When you are saying, do I deserve high value
man?
Am I high value? Giving one man 50 chances is still something that can be used as an answer.
As a lady, you've picked your own decision, you picked your own answer.
Yeah.
Incline with that your own answer. Do you believe, as a lady, supposed to be, as a decent lady, do you believe that you deserve an high value man?
Am I a high value woman? Do you understand? Am I somebody that sets goals correctly? Am I somebody that knows what she wants and is ready to go for what she wants? Am I somebody that can command respect?
But also, you drive, right?
No,
you don't drive.
I don't.
You wonder why I'm asking, right?
What?
You wonder why I'm asking?
Yes, I'm wondering why.
You wondering, right? Because your beauty, trust me, is gonna be driving someone crazy out there. Hello, lovers of JIST-PODCAST. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever and whenever you're watching us for. Today is another beautiful day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. As they do, we talk facts. Thank you very much for everyone that has been engaging our platform, subscribing on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and on Instagram. Thank you very much. We're grateful. Say God bless you. And if you're watching us for the first time or your usual viewers and you've not subscribed, please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channels and all the social handles. Today, I have this beautiful lady. Yeah, indeed, I just must say beautiful indeed, because she's a communicator. She's a big brand online. She's someone which really does match the word intelligence, because we love to bring intelligence 1 year. Trust me, she's amazing. She's fun to be with. She's a friend, a very good friend. Trust me, you guys are gonna love her. Yeah, let me introduce you to Tosin. Tosin, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
How you doing? So you're looking so calm and maybe like so you be. Maybe so you calm. Just introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Oluwatosin Ashino. Nice to meet you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so you go do that. Say you're shy, but let me say really the shy.
Oh
But also, you drive, right?
No,
you don't drive.
I don't.
You wonder why I'm asking, right?
What?
You wonder why I'm asking?
Yes, I'm wondering why.
You wondering, right? Because your beauty, trust me, is going to be driving someone crazy out there. So yeah, we are at it where we talk facts, where we reason.
Yeah.
Now, gist with the gist,
Yeah.
but we're always bringing out concrete facts in whatever I would say based on reality, real life experience, real life happening. Listen, I don't want to waste much of your time. I'll put it straight to you. I want to know. I want to discuss with you. I want to have that conversation with you. And it is not really a topic, or let's say topic question. Not really a question, not really a topic, but it's a regular thing happening in society among we youths that we most of you that we tend to explain what we call relationship at some stage or age in life. And the question goes thus: Tosin, would you give 50 men a chance or one man 50 chances when it comes to relationship aspect? Will you be giving in your based on your own experience and relationship on love? Will you really be giving 50 men trial on you, or you be giving just one man continuous trial?
Well, I don't think there's a specific answer to that question, because you can either it's in both ways. So you can either give one man 50 chances, and you can also give 50 men all each one chance. You understand? So just getting to the point initially as it is, giving one man 50 chances. Well, the lady tends to experience a lot of things, that's like maybe trying to depend on one person, growing with one person, staying there, even with all the negativities, like standing with one man, giving him as much chances as you want the relationship to go, and also giving 50 men 50 men each
chances.
at the same time, it has pros and
Of course.
cons. Yeah. So I think the pros is just like maybe you getting to know different people and their personalities. Do you understand?
Exploring
And
more.
yeah, exploring more, getting to know them. Who's this person? Who's this person? Who's this person? I think that's where we can now bring in this talking stage, like we call it. Yes.
Okay.
This talking stage that we like to call it. You know, we people use it like, okay, let me just try to get to know this person. Let me try to get to know this person. Let me know who this person is. Let me know who this person is, because I can easily know where I fall in, or if this person falls into my own standards and what I want as a woman. Yeah, as what I want as a woman. So I will say that giving one man 50 chances is still something that can be used as an answer to that question.
What you try, if I could get you well,
Yeah.
what you trying to tell me that you, for your own cases and based on your own experiences or experiences you've had, you prefer giving one man that 50 chance. Now I want to ask you, I want to press a little bit further. At the verge of giving single man 50 chances, are you really thinking about the circumstance, the negativity that might really come from it? A man, fuck up, is gonna do you something hurtful. Exactly. A lot of shit you're gonna control from that kind of man for 50 times. And look at the other chances whereby you get to have 50 men, the ones that will throw good things at you, the one that are gonna throw bad things, which you're gonna like, pack on side. And look at 50 chance, 50 men, beautiful things which they might want to bring to you, which are bring to your table, and as a lady, you want to explore them, get to have different mentality and understanding of a man. So you're just going to stick to that one person.
Well, as we know, there are also pros and cons for this giving one person 50 chances.
Definitely.
Because you have to also consider the fact that, okay, is this man giving me back the same energy? Because it's in both ways. The only time a lady should maybe further her efforts and also is when she sees, okay, this man is also giving me the effort that I am giving, the energy that he's supposed to give, I'm also giving it back. So it's two ways. One person cannot do it alone. It has to be two people aligning together. Okay, these chances and everything, can we do it together? Can we work together? Okay, does it worth staying? That's one of the things that most ladies these days don't consider. Do you understand? And some ladies consider, but at the same time, you still get tired. You still get tired, even at the edge of giving one man 50 chances. You understand? Well, when it comes to maybe you are getting to know different people, different personalities, you're giving them 50 chances or so. Yes, it's also good. Nobody's disputing that fact that it's not good. It's actually good, but it takes time too. When are you eventually going to give a man a chance?
That's seriousness.
Yes. Do you understand? So it's like, I'm here. Who eventually is the person I'm going to give this plight to? Who am I going to give this attention to? Who am I picking? Okay, from this person, I know this person. I know his personality. Can I work with this person? From this other person, okay, I can't compare them. So it's like you sitting down to contrast, to compare. Who's this person? Who's this person? What's this person giving to me? What's this person giving to me? Everything is consideration. Everything is sitting down, thinking about it. Okay, this person has a value to give to me. This person doesn't have a value to give. But I'm also learning something from the understand. I'm also experiencing something. So as it is, even when you're giving one man 50 chances, experiences, it will even make you grow more. Do you understand? It will make you also grow more to understand, okay, now this is how life is. even if it might not even end up, we might not even end up together. Obviously, I know if I'm going into something else, I'm also learning something. So that's why I said there are disadvantages, the advantages in two sides. Giving 50 men 50 chances, giving one man 50 chances. There are disadvantages and advantages.
That's
so
deep.
50 chances. There are disadvantages and advantages.
That's
so
deep.
we can't really say there's an answer to both of it.
It depends on individual itself.
You as the lady, what are you picking? Do you understand? So what are you picking? What are you deciding on? What do you think you need? You need 50 men that you just be everywhere, and then at the end of the day you don't still pick somebody, or one person that you give 50 chances to, and at the end of the day we are together.
You know, some people believe in I wouldn't really stay in a relationship whereby a guy is gonna hurt me 50 times. You're gonna believe that they still have their beautiful chances of meeting 50 men who could do them way something better than. But you change my perspective a little bit in the sense that me sticking to one partner, giving that same partner 50 chances, plus or minus, if this relationship will eventually work, I was going to be in a marriage with this person for a very long time, which I'm going to tolerate a lot of things from the person. So the earlier, the better for me. I start sticking to that one person and tolerating the shit and the beautiful part of it. So you really changed my perspective, but at the same time, I'll still put it down to depend on individual understanding. That I said that, trust me guys, I'll do bring intelligent people, and you already say one year. It depends on individual perspective, whether you want to stick to one man or you want to go for a whole lot. And as a guy, woman will go for a lot of men. I don't think me man don't calculate negative thing past the positive thing, because out of 50 men, you know small 10 for don't talk say one pass on top of you. So as a man, which I might eventually now want to come and meet you or be with you, all those things now I got to calculate for my head. Now I got to calculate for my head. Trust me, and trust you, you're making a whole lot of point there. Just say, from what you just answer is betting another question inside of me. And the question is betting is, do you believe in you having a high value man as a partner? You know, you've really differentiated the pros and cons in you having 50 men all over you and you sticking to one man. And trust me, my perspective is already changing somehow. But indeed, as a lady, you've picked your own decision, you picked your own answer. Incline with that your own answer. Do you believe as a lady, supposed to be, as a decent lady, do you believe that you deserve an high value man?
You know, there are two words: deserve, high valued men. You know, sometimes this is also individually. This is something individually that somebody needs to also sit down, to think about. Do you understand? When you are saying, do I deserve an high valued man? Am I high valued?
Boom.
That's also a question that we don't always talk about, because every lady is always, I want an high value.
Yeah, you want him older, you want him his knowledge, everything top notch, better than me.
They are always like that. They don't sit down and like ask themselves, do I have this thing that like, how will I say it, I'm desiring to have? Am I a high valued woman? Do you understand? Am I somebody that sets goals correctly? Am I somebody that knows what she wants and is ready to go for what she wants? Am I somebody that can command respect? Do you understand? Because
and that goes a long way.
Yes, as they say, respect is
reciprocal.
It's
earned. Not be reciprocal. It's
not that you demand. When you demand respect,
you earn it.
That's what is done. So you don't tell yourself, I deserve an high valued man. Maybe you have gotten to an extent. You should have gotten to an extent whereby, yes, I bring value. Let people know that you bring value. Do you understand? Let people know that, okay, yes, I'm bringing something to the table. Yourself, who are you as a person? Try and check yourself too before you desire or deserve. You don't tell yourself, I deserve and high value men. That's what ladies do these days, and they get it all wrong almost every time. Because you cannot sit down in your house, watch your phone, scroll your phone throughout the day, and say, I want a man that will spend on me. I want a man that will do this one for me. I want a man that will do this one for me. Yet you can't even do half of what you are putting out there. You can't do half of what you're putting out. So
and you expect more.
A high value. See, there are some men these days that they don't have time to be gallivanting up and down. There are some men that, okay, once they see you, your charisma alone, okay, how you, in fact, where they even meet yourself, where
having conversations with you,
yes,
the places
you
they get to meet you,
yes, exactly. Those places they are meeting you safe. Are they places that qualify you desiring something that is high value? Like those places that they will meeting you that, okay, this lady, she's doing well for herself. Let me see who she is. At least let me. No man will ever want to go to for something that is lesser.
Less
You understand?
expected.
Yeah. When I'm married to a man now, and maybe he brings an idea to the table, you're supposed to buttress that idea.
Obviously.
Do you understand? That's how you understand that, okay, yes, my wife alone self,
she's standard,
okay, she's
good,
standard.
she's
so
good.
There's nothing I'm bringing to her that she's not adding to it. Do you understand? So those are the kind of women, I mean, those are the kind of women men are looking for. High value women too. So you have to build your own self in every aspect, you know, physically, spiritually, in every aspect.
In every aspect.
Let's not remove any fact out of it. You have to be high value.
Awesome. Truth be told, it did bust my brain, yeah, because it's hard to get a lady at this century, calm down, be able to talk that, yeah, what am I myself bringing to the table? What am I possessing as an individual before I think I deserve? Now, and you been able to describe, but I want you to give what is your own real definition, because you just said it about yourself that it's not about do you deserve high value man. Are you value enough to be deserved?
Exactly.
Now I want you to give me your own real definition, or what your own idea of high value man. And if your definition, your idea of high value man also has to tally with being a high value lady, because if you have an high valued man or a high value man, you also must be equated to that kind of personality. So what's your own definition of you being high valued?
Okay, my definition of being high valued also can be how I set my goals. Goal setting, yes, how I prioritize myself, you know, what do I bring to the table? Do you understand? How will I say it? How do I manage my environment?
Okay.
How do I know when to be serious and when to play? Do you understand? Or what kind of value settings am I also bringing to people? How am I building my life in every sense that we see youths these days? Do you understand? So I think that's my own definition. Goal setting. Yes. Somebody that is also my charisma can also determine that. Then my value, what is my value to also the environment? What values am I bringing? Do you understand?
Goal, charisma, high value, your own value.
Yes. Also my investments. Where am I investing my own energy? Where am I channeling my own energy? How do people see me? Do you understand? How do people see me? Is it that maybe when I go to an environment now, I'm not like, maybe I'm not pulling this, I'm not pulling that, I'm not bringing attention to whatever I'm doing, or I'm just there? So I think that is my own definition.
High value.
So as it goes to a
The
man,
man.
too, he has to be goal setting. Then this mentality of, you know, like, okay, a responsible man, like we always say, you also have to be a
A responsible lady too. Awesome. Trust me, I really love to extend this conversation, but we love to keep it simple, short, and making sense. Trust me. Tosin, we've come to the end of this section of JIST podcast, and I don't think I'm using my surname currently. If you don't mind, you can start using my surname because it imposed my brain. I'm not trying to reason here, but it's just a fact. Thank you very much, Tosin. Thank you very much for coming down. Thank you for enlightening us. Thank you for making us believe that there are also virtuous lady in this century that really possess value in their charisma, goal setting, and the rest you did mention. Trust me. Thank you very, very much. Guys, this podcast we talk fast. We bring real people where we take to talk realities, we bring fact into real life scenarios. Guys, thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching us. For you that haven't subscribed, please do so. You enjoy a lot, trust me, you're gonna enjoy a lot.
Yeah.
Take on our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, JIST Podcast. Thank you very much. Till we see you next time. God bless. Bye bye. And like I do say, making her calm down because what your pain day go soon turn your play day. I know that this word is just so cold and deceiving, guys. Let's just keep our head up like Akonos is bleeding. Let's just stay focused. Till we see you next time. Bye bye.